What is going on, Cubs fam? We are back for another episode of Rogue Actions Preloaded. We got the one and only Heinzie with us, as always, from down under, who rode over here on a row, barbecuing a shrimp, or putting a shrimp. What do you say? You guys don't even say that, do you?
No, we do not, man. But one thing's for sure, that's not a knife. That's a knife, baby.
Oh,
that's a knife.
You know what? That's not a knife,
man. We got
that's
the
a knife. That's
beautiful.
Can we have a lightsaber fight here?
We can try.
Over through the screen.
We can try.
It looks like a dark saber, kind of.
Yeah, your dark saber's sick, man. I want one of those. Sell that stuff, people.
Oh,
Everyone's a winner.
Man. Heinzie, it's great to have you here again. Rogue Actions Preloaded. We got a big show for you guys today. Remember, this is a two-part video. When you're done here, be sure to head over to Heinzie's channel for the rest of the video. It's going to be a great show on both halves. We got to talk about the new community manager that is joining Capital Games. And then also, we got some new Galactic Legends. I understand, Heinzie, you're getting close to your own Galactic Legend. We're going to talk about that. So be sure to like the video, subscribe, get on over to Heinzie's channel. A link will be down below when you guys are done here. You ready to get this thing kicked off, Heinzie?
Let's strap in, people. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's get it done. Let's
do
get after it.
All right, I'm going to sit down at my command station here. We have got the meme of the week, as always. Heinzie, you haven't seen this meme of the week yet. Are you excited?
No, I have not, man. I love this. Honestly, this is fun. I love the meme of the week. It is awesome. Bring it. He leaves me blind on purpose, guys. He doesn't let me see it. We get the pure look at it. Let's check it out. Here we go.
Hayden Christensen greeting kids in Galaxy's Edge. Oh, not good.
Oh, no. And the women and the children, too.
You can't. I just realized it's cutting it off, but you can see the captions there.
Yeah,
not good. I know this. It's an old screen. It's an old picture of Hayden Christensen at Galaxy's Edge that obviously happened before COVID broke out, but a new meme that showed up on Prequel Memes recently on Reddit, and I thought, I've got to share that on Rogue Actions. That's just classic.
So uncivilized.
So, Heinzie, we have got two new Galactic Legends. We've had the promise from Capital Games over and over again that they're going to be balanced. I just got to say, my initial... Now, I have a lot of experience with Jedi Master Luke at this point. I do not have a lot of experience with Sith Eternal Emperor, and so maybe you can fill some holes in my experience there as we discuss this. But I've been very, very impressed with their balance so far. I will say that the balance of Jedi Master Luke versus SWGoH feels it's a little too easy to win, I think. They just absolutely roll them. And I think SWGoH teams have a very hard time beating them. But in reverse, the Rey teams are having a pretty easy time beating those Jedi Master Luke teams, especially when they're utilizing a Jedi Knight Luke, and even some Jedi Master Luke teams with full Zetas are struggling to even win on offense against some of those Rey teams. So, of course, that's leaving out Sith Eternal Emperor. But what's your impression on this balance here? Do you feel like they've done it?
Absolutely, they have. Again, my concern is, Cubs early on was I had the concern that the new Luke and the new Palps were going to be a lot stronger than the original guys. I mean, we've discussed that. It's certainly more balanced than I expected. And that's a good thing. We had for that very, very small window, Cubs, you remember, we had that rock, paper, scissors action going on that we've discussed before a little while ago. We had, for a while there, we had Jedi Knight Revan, we had Grievous, we had Padme team, Darth Revan. They were all beating each other. It was fantastic because you had some variety in specifically arena. We're talking arena here. Now, it was good to have that variety. And I believe we're getting back to the same variety again, and I think that is certainly healthy for the game, because the variety is the spice of life, guys. We know that. So that's certainly a good thing. One thing I obviously am absolutely thrilled about, which I don't think many people have covered so far, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but Sith Eternal Emperor, there is not one Chirotech until you get him to Gear 12.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I don't know about you, but I think that being more of a free-to-play Galactic Legend, if there is one,
Yeah,
I think
if there
that is
one.
outstanding. That is outstanding, and I'm absolutely thrilled. So, CG, whether that was an error, you did it on purpose, congratulations. Thank you so much for doing that. I think that that's a great thing because we know how heavy Coritex are. And Luke, I don't think I need to tell you, Cubs, that Luke needs a heck of a lot of them. So to have one with a lot and one with not many, I think is quite healthy as well.
Yeah, rip my my wallet as I was gearing up my Luke in a very, very quick manner on my stream once upon a time. So anyway, yeah, I think that's a really good call out. Now, as far as the balance of Sith Eternal, have you been hearing much in regards to how he's performing in arena and what kind of counters exist for him and that kind of thing? I personally haven't heard a ton yet. I've heard a little bit, but not a ton.
Yeah, I haven't heard a lot either, to be honest. I'm only probably around. I'm 30 shards from unlocking him. At the time this video goes live, probably around 24 hours ago, I would have had him unlocked and had him up, and I'd have some more information probably by the time we do the next rogue actions from me personally. I think that the balance is there. I think that Palps really needs his ultimate to shine. I believe. And getting the mats, obviously, we really going to go there? We're really going to start with the ticket system, man? Like, seriously?
No.
Yeah, let's not. I mean, there's still
At least they got rid of duels, but yeah.
I know. You know, one step forward, two steps back. No, it's not like that. It's the ticket system sucks. What sucks about the ticket system actually is losing them for a fail. That's the killer. I think that you should lose the tickets if you achieve the shards, but I don't think that you should. You know, I just believe that they're so valuable. That
is the most obvious
resets.
solution, man. It's the most obvious solution. There's no logic behind having those tickets be lost, in my opinion. It's already a long enough grind. I think the motive behind the ticket system was to delay the unlock and then delay the full potential. And I'm kind of annoyed by that, but I kind of respect where they're going with that too. I also feel like these tiers here, I'll throw this on the screen here because there's a couple things I wanted to show on my account. These tiers here that they do as well, which I finally finished both of them, so I can now farm my my actual ultimate abilities. But you've got tier 4 and tier 5, and they just give you a title and a portrait. That's it. Why?
Get rid of that.
Why am I spending 140 tickets on that? Well, literally, why? Just let me farm the ultimate ability mats. It's crazy to me. But in terms of balance, I want to go back to talk about the rock, paper, scissors meta. I mean, if we look at my arena shard in particular, I just want to point out that there's just a lot of different team compositions you're seeing. You got Rey, you got Jedi Revan, you got Gas up here. More Jedi Revan, SOKR, Rey, and then here's my Luke. This would be 4. We're seeing Sith Eternal Emperor. All these teams have different qualities and different compositions, and so I think we're really getting to a point where there's a lot more variety than we've ever seen. I think we're going to continue to see that. So I think it's very positive.
I just noticed that you had Malak Sarkis in your arena. I actually battled him in GAC over the weekend, Cubs, on Friday night, and really, really great battle.
He's a great dude.
Magnificent. Kudos to you, brother. If you're out there, man, you have a fantastic roster.
Yeah, with Global battle. Force. Did he win?
Yeah. I did pip him, actually, brother.
Oh, really?
I did get him in the end. Yeah.
I'm impressed. He's a solid player, man. He's a solid player.
Yeah.
So.
He's a solid player, and I'm just solid everywhere else in real life. That's a whole different story. No, he was the start. It was a great little battle. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. Cool. It was amazing. Really fun.
All right. So we'll have to wait and see. I think Luke, it feels like with when he adds his ultimate, I don't feel like it's going to change a ton personally based on the language of his ultimate. Sith Eternal, it's going to change everything, I think. And so I'm curious to see if the balance still feels to be kind of consistent once we see both those ultimate abilities. Now, last subject we got to cover here on this video before we head over to Heinze's channel. Heinze, I'm curious. I want to ask you a question. We had this post from Capital Games. I'll throw it up on the board here. About a new member of the community team. There's his smiling face right there. This guy.
Beautiful Canadian.
I'm really hoping this Canadian smile is going to make me happy.
We know he's going to be polite. We know he's going to be polite, Cubs. He's Canadian.
Right? So we've learned a couple well, we don't even know he's Canadian. He's just wearing I have a Canada shirt. I'm not Canadian. But anyway.
Be all polite too.
We learned something very important here from this post, and that is that CG has decided they're going to focus on engaging the community and increasing regular interaction with us. So they've done that by adding another community manager. They're not replacing, they are adding. Heinze, does this give you confidence in maybe not full confidence, but increased confidence in CG and their ability to interact with their community?
Okay. All right. So this could go one of two ways. Cubs. This could go one of two ways. We could get
where the fun begins.
We could get something that we have been crying out for some time, and we've actually even discussed in other episodes of Rogue Actions previously.
How many episodes?
A couple. We discussed this before. That there has been a disconnect between the player base and the developer when it comes to the game that we love. I think that's obvious. And I believe that if what we see from the original post, I love that they recognize that there has or is an issue there. I think that is outstanding. I'm thrilled to hear that and that alone. I think this is probably one of the most important posts that we've had in some time, to be honest with you. But again, you've got to back it up now. And what I mean by that is engagement. This is one of the most incredible gaming communities that is out there. I know it sounds like a cliche. I know it sounds over the top. Yeah. But I've never witnessed a group of people that are more willing to help and engage and theory craft and create a social atmosphere any better anywhere else in the world in any game than this community. It is incredible what they can do. The charity work they do, everyone chips in, helps everyone out. It's the collaborations even. I mean, it's just fantastic. It really is. So now it's time to back it up, guys. We need to see more of you. We've seen your face, Doja. We know what you look like, brother. So come out and engage with us. This is a chance for a lot of the past discretions on both sides of the fence, because it goes both ways, right? It's a partnership. Agreed. It goes both ways. Here's a chance to wipe that slate clean. Let's wipe that clean. And
exactly my proposition to CG, and I did send them a note.
Let's engage, guys.
I sent them a note on this exact same thing. Like, hey, let's bury the hatchet. Let's move on. Let's still work together, because ultimately we both love this game. We both love this community, and working together is the way to go. And but I will also admit, though, that it's easy as a YouTuber to sit there and think, well, working with the YouTubers is the way to go. But community interaction is deeper than that. It involves more than us. And so even if I really hope that we are a part of their plan, because I feel like there's a lot that we can offer. You and me, Arnold, Ian, a bunch of guys, there's a lot that we can offer by working with them that would help this community. I think, as I said in a note to the new community manager, there's, I think, the most passionate community is here on YouTube and on Twitch. And so I think that there's a lot of value there. But ultimately, if they don't do that, as long as they're improving somewhere and as long as it benefits the game, that's fine by me. I just want to see it. And what I love to see more than anything, talk is cheap, right? Talk is cheap. And how many times have we seen CG in the past? It's been a while since we've seen it, but we've seen them on many occasions say, hey, we want to work on communication. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But it's just a promise of, hey, we're going to work on this. How many times have you seen them say, we want to work on this, and here's who we hired to do it?
That's right.
There's a big difference.
They've got an action. There's an action plan in place. We've said in the past, and I've said the same thing. Fixing communication between the player base and the developers, it's free. Now they've actually said no, it's not free. We're actually going to invest a person. We're going to invest
one of their own. By the way, I should
one
say
of their own.
They've promoted or whatever, moved into a new role. Yeah. They've allocated resources to this.
Correct. Actual resources that we thought, A, they either didn't want to spend, or B, didn't think was important, because we never thought anything different. So now they're actually allocating resources to improve communication. That's great. I'm thrilled. Now let's get into it. Let's get down and dirty. Let's just pull the sleeves up and let's get gritty. Let's get down there and communicate and keep growing this insane game that we love, that we're passionate about, that we've invested our resources and money into. We want it to be as good as it can be. We all do.
this is an amazing segue into the next video. The next thing that we really need to discuss here is, what do we want to see from the new community manager, Doja Fett? Heinze and I are going to break down here in just a second some requests that we have for him. But you guys got to go down in the description below. Click on the link to Heinze's video so you can continue the rest of this video and hear the rest of that discussion. On your way out, be sure to like the video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Head on over to Heinze's video. We will continue the conversation, ladies and gentlemen. See you over there.
See you down under, people. Let's go.